Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of Astrologer Anil Aggarwala. Today we will be talking about Jupiter and Saturn going in retrogression one after the other. Saturn going in retrogression on the 11th of May and Jupiter going in retrogression today in the evening. So both of them are getting retrograde. They are the Jupiter is the ninth lord of the natural zodiac and Saturn is the 10th lord of the natural zodiac. Nothing in this world can happen as far as astrology is concerned unless Saturn and Jupiter both activate a house. Now, since they are both in the 10th house, they say, as per the dictum of astrology, most of the astrologers take that when a malefic becomes retrograde, he becomes benefic. And when a benefic becomes retrograde, he becomes malefic. So, according to that, Jupiter will become malefic, and Jupiter is also afflicted when it is retrograde. So it will not be able to give its potential. It is also debilitated, and then it is retrograde. So it is not good. So normally it is seen that whenever Jupiter and Saturn get together, there is a change in the environment. There is a change in the total world because they come in the 10th house of the natural zodiac, especially in the Capricorn sign. Although Sagittarius sign also is very important, and normally it is seen that whenever Saturn passes through Sagittarius and Capricorn, there is a change in the stock and the financial markets. If you happen to see the charts of 1929, Saturn was again in Sagittarius, and we all know that there was a big depression after 24th of October 1929. Then we have seen in 1990 also when Saturn was in Sagittarius, it went to Capricorn, it went back in Sagittarius, and then there was a depression. Now, Saturn and Jupiter, as far as Capricorn sign is concerned, they meet after every 60 years. If we talk about Sagittarius, if we talk about uh, a particular sign, then they meet after, in a particular sign, they will meet after 60 years. That means now, since they are together in Capricorn, they must have met in 1960, 1961. Now, this is all my research, and I have pulled out what happened in 1960 and 1961. There was a recession in US. The day, you see, on 20th, uh, what do you call, on the 20th uh, March, sorry, 20th April, uh, Saturn became stationary, and on the 27th, Jupiter became stationary, and both of them they became retrograde. And there was a recession from April 1960 to February 1961. Friends, we are having absolutely similar planetary positions now. Saturn going in retrogression on the 11th, and Jupiter going in retrogression on the 14th today. And there is every possibility that there may be a you turn in the stock and financial markets. I mean, this is my research. This is what you see in astrology. We have to see the conjunction and opposition of Saturn. They are very important. Supposing a conjunction takes place in a particular sign, then after 10 years they will be in opposition, and every 20 years they will be in conjunction. So but a conjunction in a particular sign will be only after 60 years. So this is very important. So I pulled out, as I told you, in 1960, April 1960 to February 1960, on what happened. There was a recession. So I expect a similar type of U-turn in the stock markets, and especially when Jupiter is retrograde and it falls back in the sign Sagittarius. So Jupiter is the karka, it is the significator for wealth, it is divine blessings. And when Jupiter and Saturn they meet together, as I've told you, they bring a revival. In fact, the infrastructure development takes place. But what happens when they are retrograde? They review the situation. It is just like two people meeting. They have a meeting and they finalize something and they disperse. But after the person who is left, he feels that something has been left, so he comes back. So retrograde is just like a planet coming back, a person coming back and reviewing the situation. So the situation will be reviewed as far as the stock and financial markets are concerned. June, May, June, and will be definitely very bad for. And then, you know, uh, when the recession took place in April 2000, sorry, 1960, I saw the planetary positions, and the planet positions are exactly similar. What is similar? Number one, Saturn and Jupiter going in retrogression, one after the other. And then Mars was in Aquarius, and Mars is also in Aquarius now. Rahu and Ketu were in dual signs, and Rahu and Ketu are in dual signs. So, and then Jupiter is becoming retrograde and falling back. So, in the fiery sign, as I told you, fiery sign is very important, and Jupiter going in fiery sign may spoil the whole things because the eclipses have already taken place. Then Ketu is in Mula Nakshatra. It is the significator for destruction. So when destruction takes place, how will there be prosperity? And if prosperity is not there, then how will the stock and financial markets grow? So unemployment is rising day by day because of coronavirus. So we can see for ourselves the month of May, June. Then I have also seen the solar ingress of Taurus, which has taken place, which is taking place today. That is also Sun is placed in the sign Libra is rising, and the Sun is placed in the 8th house with Mercury, the Lagna Lord, and Mercury. And then it is not good. It is although the Sun is very powerful, it goes in the 10th house from the Leo sign, but unfortunately it won't be benevolent because it is placed in the 8th house. The Lagna Lord placed in the 8th house is also not good, but it has a support from Jupiter aspecting it. And all three planets are stationary. Saturn aspects the Lagna is the the grace. So and the Paksha Kundli, the lunation chart of the 7th May is also not very good. And then as per V.V. Raman, the conjunction of Venus and Mercury, when they get close, that is also the time when other parameters also satisfy for the uh, break in the stock market, then this conjunction is very bad. And then we can see for ourselves on the 23rd of May, the degree conjunction is taking place. So my dear friends, it is calling, it is just a wake up call for the stock market. This is what I would say. That that's what I wanted to say and share my thoughts. But whatever investments you are making, I am not responsible for it. This is just a research and astrological analysis. This is not my personal and totally research based, because no astrologer is doing any research on the mundane activities. And I'm trying my level best to share whatever possible I can, so for the benefit of the astrology students, for the astrology lovers, and those who are in the stock and the financial markets. So that's about all. And see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.